Hey everyone. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm trying to get my voice back. This is your girl, Libra Butterfly, aka the Empress, also known as Coco929. And I am just coming on for a little light today. It is Sunday. Uh I hope everything went okay for you today. If not, I hope it turns around before you close your eyes tonight. I want to say hello to everyone that's in the chat. April, Mimi, and all my butterflies in the butterfly queendom. I want to say thank you for coming aboard and thank you for being here. Like, share, and subscribe. Can you? Let me get it in before I forget. I am coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast, or the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just depends on what you darn like. Okay, okay. One moment. Don't y'all know? I hate to feel something that feels like it's crawling on me. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I had came in from outside and I don't know. It's ooh, yeah. It just felt like someone was crawling on me, and I was smacking myself and everything. It's just crazy. I'm like, I hope y'all don't experience that. So anyway, I try to get this in before my son bring my food. I didn't cook today, but he is in McDonald's line right now giving me a tea. And I was sitting here, I was like, well, shoot, I might as well tell him to go ahead and give me a Big Mac as well as a tea. And I usually don't eat Big Macs or McDonald's like that. I either drink a coffee, a tea, or eat an egg. That's it. Um, but however, when he brings it back, we'll get it. So, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing okay. I am. I wasn't feeling well today. I was supposed to had a what do you call it? I was invited to go somewhere to meet some gospel celebrities. They sing, and I was supposed to be there today, but I wasn't feeling good. And I'm just at this point to where whatever's meant for me, gotta make sure that I walk into it. You can't push yourself beyond what you can do. You know, so that's all I'm saying about that. Let me see. What else did I want to say before we get into a scripture that I found years ago that kind of corrected my spirit one day? So let's go ahead and get into it because I don't want to keep y'all on here. It is already 7 something, almost 8 o'clock. And it's something else I want to jump on real quick. But just to get into this scripture, it is Ecclesiastes, I'm sorry, 7th chapter. And I'm going to take 2 verses, the 16th and the 17th. Now, the Ecclesiastes is in the Old Testament, which is the first part of the book of the Bible, okay? Again, it's Ecclesiastes, 7th chapter, and the 16th and the 17th verse. So, in my stuff, it reads, be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? And number 17 says, be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? Now, both of these scriptures are powerful, okay? The first one is, and I'm going to paraphrase it in today's language. It says, be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why should thou destroy thyself? Can't nobody correct you or tell you anything because you know everything about anything. Okay, you just the know-it-all of the know-it-all of the know-it-alls. Somebody say tomato and it's tomato. No, it's tomato. Different regions say different things. Okay, uh, you have a haughty spirit. You can't learn from nobody. Everybody must learn from you. You overwise in your thinking. You overwise and everybody else is beneath you. That's what that says. Don't be like that. It says, be not righteous over much. And it says, neither make thyself overwise. Why should thou destroy thyself? Because what happens is when you run upon people like that, eventually people start to back off and they let you be who you feel like you are. And eventually you will start seeing people decline and they'll only come around when they want to use you. When they need you to do something, when they need you to be active in something, when they can't find nobody else to do it, then they'll come around you because why? Nobody wants to be around a know-it-all about everything all the time, 24/7. That's annoying as heck. Next, be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? So I'm gonna start with the latter part of that. A lot of people say, well, it must have been that person's time. So this right here lets you know that you can die before your time. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Okay. And it ain't Coco saying it. Okay. You can die before your time. There's a question I'm going to ask. And the next time we come on, whoever can answer that question wins something. I don't want you to answer it today. The question is, what did God lower the living age to? He promised you an age that you could live to. What is that number? So, what's the number that God promised you that you could live to? So, you can be overly wicked. You know how people say, oh, remember I brought it up about your boy who's trying to be pregnant? You know, I said he's making a mockery of women. I forgot his name. The black young guy. Everybody is prescribing to him now, you know, because he's the next thing, and he goes against the grain, and he's just in your face, and he's just out there, and he's just, you know, you can be overly wicked. You can go too far with something. You can be very foolish. And let me say this too. Even if you don't die physically before your time, you can die in other ways. Your character, your finances. You can die in any other way. You don't just have to physically go up out of here. Because I know a lot of people like, well, I'm still here. Yeah, but are you? Are you growing? Are you productive? Or have you seen yourself decline? Have you seen people push away from you? Have you seen the joy that you used to have? You don't have it no more. So I'm just saying, I just wanted to bring it on because in this world, you know, that we live in today, everybody wants to keep it profitable. Profitable. You know, nobody wants to check the heart anymore, the heart of the matter. No, you know, it's like, is this the right thing to do? Is this the right, you know, is this something that I need to say at this time? Is this something I need to act on at this time? We don't pause for the cause. We don't take time out. We don't take time out and just say, okay, maybe I don't need to respond on this right now. Let me think about it. Let me see if this is something I need to respond on. Because you don't have to just respond on everything. You don't have, anytime you feel the need to respond about everything, then that's not something wrong with the other person. That's something wrong with you. It's a lot of times I say, oh, okay. Oh, and I'm done with it. That's my comment is because when a lot of times people do stuff to be argumentative, and I myself, see, I can talk about me. I myself will say, will take the bait. Put it like that. I will take the bait and go, no, because, and you know, I'm finding myself now like it's not worth it. Just let them have whatever. Let them go on. Because you know what you meant. And I just go, oh, I'm not on. What I mean by that, I don't have to always be the one to respond. You know, you have to guard your peace, y'all. You have to guard your mind. Some things you got to take down in and be like, it's not even worth it. Because you have to be able to see outside of just you and a right now response for a right now result and see the bigger picture. Is it worth it? And a lot of times it's not. Hey, it's all hot air, smooches love. And a lot of times it's not worth even responding to people. Like I said, sometimes people get a high trying to make you upset. I'm trying to get a rise out of you. They happy. Like, I got her. I got him. You know. You done fell into that trap yet again. It's just, y'all, pick your battles. Pick your battles. I am one, I let my children make their own decisions. I've put in them what they supposed to have. I know I raised them correctly. So now that y'all grown, it's on to you. Your what happens with you is not a reflection on if I raised you or not. Because what's in you will eventually come out. Unless you were born a demon seed, and I'm being honest with y'all, because there are some kids here, just like we believe they are from heaven. Yeah. But somewhere along the line while you were carrying them, something happened. Now, my child that's deceased, and I can talk about my life. My child that's deceased was one of the kids who she didn't get it. She didn't get it. And I used to tell her, experience is going to teach you because you refuse to listen. And then I got to a point where I found out she was listening, but she was too far one way. And then when she went to stop that way and change her life around, that's when she went up out of here. So at the end, God still won because she was baptized early. She found God early. Okay. She, like me, lost her way. But before she went up out of here, she got God back. Because he didn't go nowhere. She went somewhere. See, and some of y'all won't be honest like that when it comes to y'all children and when it comes to y'all loved ones. Y'all want to just, act like, I just really don't. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying about your children. You're not helping them lying about them. You're not. Don't lie to them. Don't lie for them. And don't lie about them. The key word here is lie. And then you mad when it backfires, but you the one lied. You got to realize a person makes up two DNAs, one from the male, which is the father, and one from the mother, which is the female. So you got two curses or two generations, let me say it like that, two bloodlines that's coming together that made somebody. So it may not be in your bloodline being an alcoholic, but it may be in the father's bloodline. It may not be in your father's bloodline being a dope, taking dope, being strung out, but it might be in yours. See what I'm saying? So you got two people that came together to make a seed. In that seed is whatever's in the blood. You have to pray about the bloodline, the curse, because you're not just dealing with you. You're dealing with whatever went down in his generation. That's what you're forgetting. So no, it's not a reflection on you. It's a generational thing. You have to come against generations of stuff. Shoot, you know what you did. Your children ain't gonna be no different if you haven't conquered it. Reverse the curse. Don't be so wise in your mind that you mess up your family. Reverse the curse. Be ready to face whatever that demon is that's trying to ruin. I run through your children. I run through your kids. I run through your family. Whatever it is. On my husband's side was alcoholism, and dope, drugs, dope, whatever. On my side, it was the thing that runs rapid on my side is gangsterism, if that is a word, like, you know, yeah, mob stuff like that, real deep. Whatever runs with that, that's what's running on my side, real deep. And anger. We have anger issues over here. Our tempers are very bad. that runs through the family. So I had to, when I was carrying my kids, pray against that. Because I told you I can talk about me. I still was a very angry young lady. You couldn't say too much to me. I don't believe in arguing. I'm just going to fight you. I feel like arguing was stupid. Let's just fight. And that's not how you deal with life, but that's how I dealt with life. That's how my mother dealt with life. Do y'all see what I'm saying? So you can't expect something different if you haven't submitted something different within the bloodline. It has to stop. And I was determined it would stop with mine. We would learn how to talk. We would learn how to get our point across without stabbing each other. We would learn. Oh, that's too real for some of y'all. I don't care, but it's the truth. The patience that God is giving me now, I didn't think I would ever have it. I didn't think I would ever be here. But now I can look at you like you're crazy and keep on walking. I go, ow, it's not worth it. Because I realize it's a reflection on who I am. And when you know who you are, I keep saying that, and when you know whose you are, a lot of things can't move you no more. You be like, okay. So that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, 300, yeah. Yeah. First, you got to acknowledge that there's a problem. And that's a lot of times us as Africans in America, we don't acknowledge when we have an issue. We try to sweep it up under the rug. I act like it's not there and all that other stuff. And you can't do that. How do you expect to be better if you never acknowledge where you are? There you go. Come on, Mimi. We have authority over it. It's right. And let me see. And you said, oh, okay. And I'm just saying, we have what we say. That's a true saying. And somebody said to me, well, if that's the case, I say this and it never happens. Okay, but previously, what did you say? Because you can't spend years talking negative, defeated messages, and then all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, you decide to talk good for 2 days and think things gonna manifest. It doesn't do it like that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, till I say hello. It should be on my pillow. You see him? White bottoms, red top. Get you 2 of them. Okay, y'all. I'm back. It was my wonderful son bringing my food. What was I saying? Yeah, you can't spend years being defeated in your speech and being negative, and then all of a sudden, cause you speaking positive for 2 days, just think it's gonna automatically just shift. No, everything that you spoke has to be counteractive. everything. And then another thing, part two of that is the enemy always sits and has his little imps, just like God has his angels. The enemy has his imps, and they sit right there. Don't think he ain't got nobody following you. And they hear everything you say and they jot it down. Every time you turn around, you say something like, "Ooh, this is getting on my nerves." They're gonna make sure it gets on your nerves. Ooh, this is this then it's gonna make I'm just saying they jot it down and they activate it. Because why? We're living in such a world now where negative stuff has taken over so much that it happens quicker than positive stuff. That's why you have what is called faith. And it says faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So you're believing something to happen or be done or manifest that you haven't seen yet. But that's what the faith speech is. That's what you're supposed to do is hold on to your faith. And it manifests. But every time, let me tell y'all what's going on. Every time you pray and ask God for something, he releases it immediately. Okay, that's what y'all don't know. He releases it immediately. It's nothing that stops him from doing that. As he has the angels to bring it to you, because to you it's taking so long, you change your speech in the middle of your blessing coming to you. And when you change your speech, that stops the angel from bringing you what you ask God for. Because it's not going to go against your will. And what happens? It gets held up. And a lot of times, it's even a scripture. I want to find that scripture when I'm a paraphrase. A lot of times, the angel will let you know, well, I was fighting the prince of Persia, which is the devil and his people, just to bring you what you asked me for. So even though it's late, it's here. So by the time you done changed your mind, your blessing is right there at your door. Girl, knock on your door and you done changed your mind. Now you got to take it back to heaven. Now you talking about God didn't show up for you. They tried to destroy me because and my grace is sufficient and it brought me to my. Come on now, Mimi. See, don't have me run through her. Don't do it. I am so serious. So yeah, this week, if you can, no matter what, speak positive. Even if something bad happened and you hear yourself say, "Oh, I can't stand this. Oh, they get on my. Oh, I just." After you do that, say, "You know what, God, I'm sorry. I take all that back. I repent to all that. I renege all of that. Now I'm loosening peace. I'm loosening understanding. I loose kind-heartedness. I loose positive words. I loose yeah." And we know that we got some family members we want to choke, and we can choke and not lose a day of sleep with. And they're gonna get on your nerves this week. Just be prepared. They're gonna get on your nerves this week. And when they get on your nerves, what you say is, "Ooh, I can handle this." When they see they ain't bothering you, or when you tell them, excuse me, don't talk to me like that. Now I hear what you're saying, and that's good, but that's as far as we going with this right now. God bless you. And go on. Something of that positive nature. They're gonna look at you like you crazy. Like, thank you, 300. Yeah, so I'm just saying, just get prepared. This week, it'll be the people that's closest to you that's going to try to rock your foundation. It is. It's a test. It's the only thing I can say. It's a test. Even me. And tomorrow I have to go to court. So, yeah, this is going to be a test. The child that killed my child, her lawyer wants a bond reduction. Now go figure that. She's got a capital murder charge, but she wants a bond reduction. So if y'all don't think that bothers me, y'all crazy. But this too shall pass. This too shall pass. And that's how I'm looking at it. I've been trying to get my mind and my spirit together. And, I think that's why I'm so wore out with everything that's going on and stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I have got the order of no. I've been saying no a lot lately. And it's been working. Like, no, I don't feel it. No, I can't. No, no, no. So, but anyway, it's all good. So that's what I wanted to come on and talk to y'all about. Wanted to give y'all a couple of scriptures just to eat on just a little bit. I am going to come back, not tonight, but we're going to be doing some more because I want to get into a series. This is a series that I want us to be thinking about. And don't forget the question that I asked about what is the years that God promised us to live. Okay. There is a number that He gave. And that's something. Don't tell me now, but the next time I'm on, I want to know the answer to that. And whoever's the first one that can answer it will win something. And we're going to go from there, you know. Um, so, yeah, I have not forgot about the wow. The way that this is going to be set up, I need a little bit more time to get it together because I just don't want no sloppy Joe, y'all. Anything that I do, I try to do it in excellence because I want to be proud of it. So just, hey, King. So just bear with me regarding the WoW situation. Um, oh, let me go back because I think April asked me something. I was too busy reading. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back. I don't want to ignore nobody. Hold on. Oh, but if you ask me about that song at the beginning, yes, that's my song from Anthony McNeil original. Yes, he gave it to me. It goes on my EP. So if anybody play it, I'ma sue you because it's my song. Only one that's got ability to play that is the man who helped create it. Well, the man who created it was Mr. Anthony McNeil. And anybody else I heard, I'ma sue you. I'ma flag you 1 to 2 because that's my joint. That's mine. Shoot, I listen to that all day, every day. I know people sick of hearing it, but I ain't. Anyway, uh but yeah, so anywho, y'all don't forget the question. And I will be back on her. I'll probably be back on her tomorrow because I'm gonna need something to that's gonna I have to check it out. Okay. Um I probably need something that's gonna mellow me out from the court situation. And let me ask this before we get out of here. Has anybody went to Trader Joe's? I've never been to Trader Joe's, so I'm trying to go early in the morning to Trader Joe's before I go to court for my daughter. I don't know why I got this thing for Trader Joe's. I've been hearing about it, so then I want to go really, really bad. It's in a whole nother city where I live at, but I'm going to travel in the morning and I'm going to go because I want to see what they got. And plus, I'm running out of herbs. I can't run out of my herbs and stuff, so can't wait to lay it down. Okay. Y'all been okay. It's pretty nice. Okay. Well, that's where I'm gonna go in the morning. It's in Shelbyville, and I'm in Shabley. So, but it's at just two different cities. But I'm going in the morning because I think they open up at 8. I ain't going in no 8, but I'll be there probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, just to see what they got. And I like to be the first in the store because the stuff be fresh, and it won't be a whole lot of people in there because I don't do a crowd of people like that. You know. Yeah, he does, April. He does. And you know why I think we work good together is because I'm out there and he can go where I go and deeper and he can present something that I've never thought about. But when I hear it, I'm like, I love that. So yeah, I don't like the little safe zones that people stay in. I do that crazy stuff. So because I'm out of the box. I'm not in the box. So So anyway, but yes, that's what I wanted to say. Now I'm gonna go here and fix my tea up because I drink tea with lemon. Or should I say I drink lemon with tea? Because in my tea is always mostly lemon because I have to have that bitterness, and then I have the tea taste. So I drink when I order my tea, I go, I want half lemon, half lemonade, and half tea, and they'll say, Arma Palmer. I'm like, no, a Southern tea, but yeah, if that's what y'all call it, a Arma Palmer, then yes. So yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. Go in here and cut me two whole lemons and use my lemon squeezer and squeeze them all in that lemon cup and get my little burger that I asked him to get, and I'm gonna do me and then slide in the bed. Yeah, I have ginger tea here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I take a pill with ginger in it every day though. One of the herbs that I take is also combined with ginger. Yes, most of the time, but I changed up from here to there. Oh, I know that's right. 300. I know that's right. I'm like, yeah, because my whole lemon, you got to cut it in half, put it in the thing, and then squeeze. So it takes a little bit. I have to act like I'm mad and then squeeze it. Yes. So I'm on my little lounger right now. Ooh, I'm hoping that there's some good come on TV so I can watch me while I sleep. Are you gonna try to make some? Okay, yeah. That's what's up. I'm gonna tell you something. I get that ginger when I want raw ginger. I get that ginger from Kroger. Like when you, I don't know if you have a Kroger there, but when you go in, you got the greens and they got the lettuce and all that right there, the produce. Well, in the middle, they got things that you can buy, and right there in the middle, they have fresh ginger that's in a tube. That's what I get. Are you okay, King? I kind of figured that. Yeah. Yes, 300 because you Baba my Shana. Yes. I'm like, I'm going to squeeze his neck. No, I'm just playing. So, anyway, I'll let y'all know how court goes tomorrow, and I'll let you know what I found at Trader Joe's um, and everything. I didn't go to meet the gospel singers tonight. I know I'm going to get a call about that, but I just didn't feel it. And like I told you, I am getting the art of no. I'm learning how to just do what makes me happy. And I just didn't feel it today, physically or emotionally. I just didn't want to be bothered like that. So, um, I didn't promise. It'd be different if I promised because I keep my promises. So I didn't promise. But I said, okay, I'll come through maybe. That's how I left it. So, but I'm ready to fix my tea now, eat my burger, and slide in the bed. If y'all know any good movies that's out that y'all can watch on the TV or the Netflix or whatever, email a sister. Text me if you have my number. Let me know. Because I've been responding to text more or less than I have calling people. I just really don't want to talk that much. I don't have really nothing to say, and I don't want to be rude and trying to say stuff. I just don't. So, just give me some more time, y'all, because I'm still, like I said, the 13th wasn't too far when I lost my husband. So I'm just not there right now. I will be because I know me. I'll bounce back, but I'm just not there. Okay, and I will send you. Okay, okay, all right. I don't like no Godfather. Thanks, King. I am. I'm trying. I want to let everybody know so they, because some people don't know how to take me, and I just want them to know it's nothing that they've done or anything. I'm just mentally right now. I need to protect me, and I just don't have a lot to say. When people talk, when if you talk to me, you basically will be talking to me because I don't have nothing to say. I'm like, and I often wander off now, like my mind wanders, like from my in my past life, you know, And then I'm like, huh? So yeah, and I don't want that. Oh, thank you. That's true, King. That's true. That's true. Well, thank you guys for understanding. I do appreciate you all. Hey, let me just go far left real quick. When you ready to go to bed tonight, Woo, I got that Tylenol PM Dominic gave me, okay? Okay. Okay, so before we get off here, let me go far left. So, do y'all believe, and some of y'all don't know, but somebody named ZT said he found something on another content creator named Jay Wilson that he had gotten married and beat his wife. I just want to know, do y'all believe that that's the same James Wilcox, or do you think it's a different one? That's what, when I heard that today, I was like, huh? Because even though, how can I say this? Because I don't have a dog in the fight, okay? And every now and then when I'm lost, I may watch Jay Wilson, but uh and what I mean by lost is like I really don't know what the heck I'm looking at. It's like, oh, well, what is this? Because he's changed. And like I told you, I have to watch what I put before my eyes and my ear gate. But I don't know. I don't see him as a woman beater. I don't. But hey, you believe some of I didn't hear all of it, April. I only heard that part, and I heard that through Tim Blaine. So, I was like, what? You know how you hear something that shock you, like, you know. So, I mean, it would explain a lot, but I don't know. Cause like my husband, it's in the state, well, no, in the city of Kentucky, it's like 12 of the men named after my husband. Seriously. I mean, they're all different ages, some around the same age, but they all got the same first and last name. Now, out of that 12, five got the same first, middle, and last name. Now, what's the odds of that? I have no idea. But one's white, I think three black, and so then it's my son. So, I mean, you never know. It could be somebody with the same name, but it could be a different person. So I don't know. This is going to be interesting. It's going to really be interesting, like the turn of events or the outcome of it, to see what'll be revealed. I just wish everybody good luck with it, and gotta call her back. It's my mom. Okay, so I wish everybody good luck with it, and I hope it's not true that because I don't have it for a woman beater. I just don't have it because I feel like no matter what, you a man. I ain't for no woman smacking no man either. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that, but I really am not for a woman beater because you a man, and to me, if push come to shove, leave. And you let her know, now I ain't coming back because I be done went to jail for putting my hands on you and you not worth it. I holler and bounce and keep bouncing. Because some women are not happy unless you smack them. And that's pathetic, but that's the truth. And some of that is hurt little girl syndrome. But some women will tell you, unless you beat me, you don't love me. Oh, okay, King. Okay. Mm. Yeah, that's true. That's true, 300. I just read what you said. Okay. He's about to go out. They better stop messing with you. I done told them. I done told them. So anyway, I was just wanted to ask that, y'all. I really do because that's sad. That's sad. And hmm, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a dog in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So Right. Absolutely, King. I've had a woman tell me that once, and I said, one day you're gonna get that man who love you to death. Yep, 300. Yep, which is crazy, but you do have women that he know. Okay, just like the Tyler Perry's play. Uh, Why did I get married? The girl said to her, "So you like men that beat you, don't you? Beat me, daddy, love you, daddy." She said, "Yes, honey, a real man." And I was like, "Whoa!" And what's so sad is that's what some girls think is that. But you know what? Also, y'all, that part, I met a couple. Oh, okay. Did you know? Also, y'all, and me and y'all can think about this. Back in the 50s, was it the 50s and the 60s, early 60s, that they would give men permission to spank their wives? Like you even see some old black and white TV shows where the man grabs the woman, put her over his lap, and spank her butt, and she's married to him. Yeah. Okay. You had a woman hit you before 300? Dang. You ain't tell me that. So, but yeah, this is crazy. But yeah, if y'all remember back in the 50s, I think in the early 60s, like I was born in the 70s, so but I just remember seeing different TV shows, black and white TV shows, and then talking to my granny and all them. And back then, men that was part of their duties. They would actually treat you as if you were their child, and they had the ability to put you over their lap and spank you, when they felt like he was being disrespectful. So some of that still came a long way and still go on to this day. Probably. I don't you Yes, you probably did, because we talk about everything. So yeah, you probably I let me take it back. You probably said it to me, and you right, I just don't remember. I'm sorry. It'll come to me and I'll be like, oh shoot. He did say that. It'll come to me. So all right, y'all. We have 47 minutes. I'm going to get out of here. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I will talk with you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And remember, if nobody told you you're intelligent, you are. And if nobody told you they love you, I do. Smooches.